Touch the butt. Ooh, we're gonna touch the butt. Ooh!
Hello, hello. This music's gonna get real pumping real soon. Okay, that was interesting. I forgot to pop out chat. Doodah, doodah. Alright, give me a second. I mean, you can like look at me if you want to look at me. If you really want to. I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is that I'm gonna draw something soon. Do pop out the chat. Do. Hey Dukes, thank you for the host. Alright. Music. Up over deso. What I'm drawing is going to be in the middle. Going to draw Robins, dude? What? Break the fucking house down! I'm gonna break the house down. Breaking it. Breaking the house. My goodness, I'm losing it. It's already been lost, I believe. Okay, I'm here. I'm here. I drew a grid. I have my image. I need to put the image on the proper scene. Alright. Here we are. In project pencil. Right, add screen capture. That good? Sure. Looks grand. Fantastic. Making a semi-adult joke? I don't get it. Give you a break, it's late? Alright. I give you lots of breaks. All the time. Alright, August 13th. 2017. So, I don't have the full grid here, as usual. Strum is back, yep. Every Sunday. Thank you for that, good. So I looked, and I've only done 2 drawings without the grid. So I'm gonna do it with the grid. Yeah, no thanks. I'm good. Oh, I have to flip this for you guys. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna do a few more weeks with... Was that Rick and Morty? Yeah, that was last week. Or not last week, the week before. There was no stream last week because I was in Kansas City. So... Right. I'm gonna use the, like, barest outlines of grid for a little while longer. With just the tick marks on the side. I forgot to do them across the top, though. Okay. How did you miss Rick and Morty? Because, I don't know, you probably went to sleep. I think you went to sleep. So let's see. Where am I starting? What am I doing? I haven't really looked. I looked at a lot of pictures to draw. I was looking at a lot of different stuff. Just kind of starting. That doesn't look right. It's too squishy. What the fuck are you talking about, Pancake? Looks awesome. You saw it too fast, but it looks 100% to me. Alright, here you go. Turned out pretty well. I had a little trouble with his head shape. Fuck off, asshole, jerk off, jerk ball. Okay, sure. I don't know how I'm gonna do this without the grid. Like, I need the grid. I'm trying to not need the grid. But I so need it. Boom, 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 boom. I sharpened the pencil before I came on, so it's very fine, and I'm just like hoping I don't like drag the tip in. That's awesome, thank you. comments awards video. Okay. That sounds like a horrible thing that I want no part of. This looks bad already. I'm already like, what the fuck are you doing, Lacta? Whatever, I'll move on. Trying to do the shoe, you know, you just sometimes the lines, they don't go where you want them to go. You gotta erase, you gotta draw another line. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, that's like approximate. I think I made it too round, too fancy. Whoa! I thought Robin Hood was a human, or was my life a lie all along? It's a lie. Practice without it? No. Stop telling me what to do. My god, you're so bad at that. Look, I did it with the grid, like, I counted. I think it was like 8 times I used the grid. I've only been using the very barest outlines of a grid. I'm weaning myself off of it. I have a plan, alright? You specifically, John Pope, specifically you are always like, just do this, as if like I can just do anything. I am learning! I'm learning. So I'm not gonna do things the way that you do them. As someone who already knows what they're doing, I need to learn. Anyway, but I've only used these tick marks twice, so I'm gonna use them for a while. But it's like every week you're like, just sketch it. Just do a sketch. I'm like, dude. It don't work like that. Alright, I'm not completely happy with that. I think I'm gonna have a lot of problems with this because a lot of the lines are thicker than the lines I'm drawing, so it's always gonna look a little off. But we have some sort of shoe. I feel like this line comes down more. It's okay. I'm sure it's frustrating for you seeing me do stuff that, like, I really think that you and other people, it's not always only you, but it is also you. It is also you. Like, a lot of people who have been drawing for a long time, like, you forgot where you started. And you forgot, like, if someone said to you, like, just... Like, pretend you're learning algebra for the first time. Someone's like, just solve for x. You don't know how the fuck to do that? You're not even sure what x is. Or, well, you have to solve for it, but you're like, you don't know the formula, you don't know anything. You just have a bunch of numbers and letters, and you're just like, I don't know. But, like, once you know, have learned, then it's the easiest thing in the world, and you, like, have all of these skills under your belt. I just think that, like, you've forgotten what it's like to not be able to just sketch something. You know what I mean? I would love to be able to get to that point where I could just sketch a thing and it looks like the thing I'm looking at. I mean, that's the point, right? But I'm going about it in my own time, in my own way. There's a lot of different ways to do stuff, and I'm doing it the Lecta way, which is probably difficult. It's not frustrating, but... Can you ask a question? If you stop whispering me and say it in chat, sure, go for it. Because that's weird. I'm here hanging out with everybody. It feels easier to me to learn anything by doing the same thing over and over again with less and less help until I could do it. Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm just drawing a different image each week. This is my version of less and less help, is not drawing out the full grid on the page and just having tick marks. And eventually, when I've done that for a couple of weeks, I'll probably just do the outline, and then I'll get rid of the grid altogether. But I have to work up to that. So I'm doing the same, and that's why I'm doing like the same technique over and over again. But no one's gonna watch me draw the same image over and over again until I can do it. And that's why I'm not doing it that way. I do know that that is a completely valid way to do stuff. And I know that that is a good way to learn. And I forgot to set my monitors to not go to sleep. Don't go to sleep. Hang on while I get the preferences up. Actually, I can draw while I'm waiting. Although one time I did just sketch a thing, and it came out pretty well. I still used the grid, but then I sketched. Have you seen this one? The Ogre Magi? Like, this is what it looked like. I did this in 15 minutes. So I, like, made the grid roughly, like, 10-15 minutes. And, like, I didn't worry about getting it perfectly. I know, it's shitty one. But, like, the proportions are not perfect. It's not perfect, but I just sketched it. I did that one time. I was really proud of myself. Alright, personalize screensaver. Power settings. Why do I have to... I say this every time. Why do I have to click on, like, 80 things? Just to get the power settings. There we go. All set. My monitor has a 1-hour sleep time. I found out you were talking to your mom. So sketches are about not perfect but quick so you can jot it down fast. Yeah. I understand that sketches are not meant to be perfect, but I just need to, like, basically what I'm trying to do is teach myself or learn, like, how to look at something and then put it on the page. And doing a sketch and letting myself make a lot of mistakes that I'm not then analyzing is not how I think I would learn. I've also started doing like a rough sketch of some pieces of this sort of thing. Just so I have an idea of where they are so that I can draw things in relation to it, and then I go back and I do it way better. Of course, this is going to look weird because it's It's got like this tiny little like stick of a foot. You know, he got the little stick feet, the stick legs. Okay, shape of tail. Tail is gonna probably give me a little bit of grief, huh? So you're doing something that someone suggested you could do maybe a month ago? What do you mean? I mean, putting in where a piece of something is not sketching it to me. Jokes aside, you're making so much progress. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying really hard. And the more I look at different images and try to make them happen, I think the easier it'll get. I just gotta keep doing it. I'm contemplating taking this and one camera, probably the better one, with me when I go on my vacation. Like, part of me wants to keep streaming, and the other part is like, just take a fucking break. Like, just take a minute. What is going on with his tail down here? It's like weirdly choppy. Kind of goes like that for no reason. Fucking weird. You know what I think I might do with the tail? I might make it bushy on my own without trying to make it the exact bushy with like the same exact folds. I'm gonna do it on my own. Not right this second. I'll do it at the end. Or when I don't feel like I'm making progress elsewhere, I'll move back in. But I'm gonna make this tail bushy later, all by myself. Okay. But for now, it's gonna be just a solid. Very foxy, Lecta. Oh, thank you. How are you doing, Santiago? You stream a lot, Lecta. Don't feel bad at all about taking a break if you want to take one. I know, and I figure, like, I would do night times on Fire Island, but I probably won't have a good enough connection. I'm gonna try and wake up early tomorrow before the sun starts scorching everything. Try running again. Best of luck, John Pope. Thank you for hopping in, hanging out, and good luck on your run tomorrow. So, like, I know that I'm allowed to take breaks, but I also feel like I'm not gonna have a lot of time. But I also realized that, like, 2 full weeks... You're moving to Germany tomorrow? Wait, when did this happen? You were just on some sort of trip. And now you're moving to Germany? My friend who is visiting, New York is actually from Germany. thought about moving to Germany once. Yes, you'll go write your PhD thesis there. Okay, when did this happen? What? You just think you sprung this on me. Like, when did you decide this? Like, why is it so sudden? Dooba-dooba-dooba. Been in my pipeline since early last year. Finally feels like a reality. I hope you're packed. So that's the only thing that would make me nervous about moving, is I hate packing. And you're always like, well, there's always that stuff that you like rationalize that you don't have to pack until you're actually putting stuff away. And in reality, you really should have, like, packed everything. Like, what are you anxious about? Moving so far away? Or Germany itself? Or writing the thesis itself? That would probably be... I mean, there's a reason that I didn't do any serious school. This is too round. All of the above. It's gonna be fine. See, to me, moving and like being away is never a scary thing. Like, this is just a thing that I'm doing. That's really... it's as far as my brain goes with it. Like, some people get really, like, nervous about being away from home. And I'm just like, it's whatever. You're alive! Hey, Puck Dad. Getting everything into the suitcase. Yeah, that's definitely the worst part. It's just the packing. Here's it. Did you sleep that long, really? feel like this is accurate, so bye-bye. I'm a near smell foodle do do. That's how it goes, right? Schmooby doo, hoople doople crew. Schmoody boo, how long blah. Well, I think that moving is going to go well for you. I mean, it's something you've been planning for a while. And it's going to be great. And you're going to love it. How long are you going to be there for? For a year, then back to Houston. That's like barely any time. That's barely any time at all. It'll be good. Change of scenery. Go experience something else. I'm a little jealous. I want to go. I want to go a place and be somewhere not... somewhere different. You don't want to go back? Why do you have to? I really should draw the rest of his self. Wow, the line goes so far up there. I feel like this is too big, but we'll see when I put the rest of it in, I suppose. Come back to the US to defend my thesis, then I'm moving back home. Oh. Your life is complicated. Are you going to be happy to go home? Ach. Bah! Humbug! You didn't ask for this one. So I can't really see what's going on the left side of the belt buckle. So I'm just kind of guessing. I feel like this is too long on this side, but we'll have to see. Yes, you're looking forward to it? So it's just a very short interlude. That's exciting. You're moving on to like phase 2 or phase 1 of 3. Phase 1 is Germany, phase 2 is coming back to Houston, and phase 3 is the one that you want. It'll be over super fast. Made it too round. Just a touch. This is becoming a silly amount of detail I'm putting into this belt buckle. Or belt end? Belt tip? Belt tip? Although I realize I think I made the belt tip too long. Or the bottom of his tunic is wrong. I feel like it's a little of both. Make it sound like a boss battle, 3 phases, yeah. The most classic. Yeah, I really think that while you're in Germany, like the Germany part is gonna go by so fast. And I'm kind of jealous. This feels too big. Maybe I should bring it in on the butt side a little. I keep like there we go. No, don't touch it. It's fine. Don't touch. Okay, I can't quite see where this is starting and stopping, but it's approximately like so. Wow. Alright, let's get the rest of his leg. The tail that I drew was looking like part of his leg, so I erased it because it was fucking with me. Alrighty. Sense is free. Just when I think it's sinking, you will rise to victory. Schmout bout. Now, is that the line I want? Sure, why not? Like, yes, sure. I feel like I'm being very heavy-handed today. Like, I feel like my hand's not shaking and moving. Mother... Stop. Do the thing I want. Alright, forget it. Okay. Free. Okay. Like, they gave him some weird, like, fur happening here. Makes it hard for me to tell what shape of his leg is. So it kind of goes up. Sure. Looks approximate to me. That's all I need, right? Is for it to be approximate. I think that's probably why this looks weird to me as well. Because even though it's like a good... There we go. Now, my little fur marks are probably not going to be as pronounced because the lines on that are so thick. So thick. Into fuzz buckets, please. Does it look okay to me? Unsure. Did I make his thigh too beefy? I think maybe I made his thigh a little beefy. In which case his leg needs to be over more. Do I? Should I? You know what? I think we leave it and do the rest. Chicka down, chicka down, bow, bow. Alright, let's do that again. I liked it better the first time, but I had the other lines underneath that were poopy. Alright, one more time. One more. That's good, thank you. A little bit more controlled. And so I could make them longer. And then later I'll do the... Or, you know what, I'll do it now. Wow, wow, now, now. Alrighty. I'm just trying to go over it a little darker so it matches a little bit, at least, on one side. Oops. Ta-da! I'm actually pretty happy with that. I'm trying as much as possible to not use the grid, or like even the little tick marks. Like I used it to start with. Everything else is I'm fine basing off of, you know, the one piece that he's got going on here. Now, how am I gonna do his shirt? I think this is gonna be his arm. And then here's his hand, finger, arrow. Arrowed. Dinner time, catch you later. Alright, Santo. Have good food. Thank you for stopping in and hanging out. Enjoy your food. And your move is gonna go just fine. And once you've had some time to settle in, you need to come tell me how you're enjoying Germany so I can be jealous. I thought you said enjoy the nuns, because I just like glanced up and I was like, what? Enjoy the nuns, Dinsdale. Dinsdale. Why did I say Dinsdale? Santo. Enjoy the nuns. I was like, Dukes, that's a weird thing to say. You best enjoy them nuns! They have great stories, these nuns. These imaginary nuns. I feel like I gave him too much booty. Too much butt. But I feel like his waist is fine. I don't know why I feel like this is too large. It could be. Like, will I like it better if I move it in like that? I think so. Alright, I'll change it then. All the booty, please. He doesn't have. He has all the tail. That's what it. Oh, it's the thick line, inner line, outer line thing again. I always am, baby. Alright, I feel like that's better. I think that's better. I just wanted to add the rest of the belt buckle that I assume is under there, but I can't see it because of the grid. Okay. Colors of the sky. Colors of them. Colors of them. Colors. Colors of them. Oh my gosh, his arm is so tiny. It's so thin. He's got the thin arm, Pop. The thin arm. This needs to come way down. If that's where his shoulder even is. I don't know. I think I made this too far up. So this is where the grid comes in handy. Someday, I will not draw with the grid. And that will be quite a day. Okay, yeah. Because he would have been way out of proportion. Alright, here we go. Oddly enough, the arrow is correct. Can I post a link? Yeah, post to do anything you want. Whatever strikes your fancy. Okay, so his sleeve actually takes up most of the grid space.
showed me.
What is this? Cat Quest. It's Kitty. Oh god, it said possum. I'm out! I'm out! Apparently, it's really good. Full open world RPG. Interesting. And so many puns. Yeah, that... No, thank you. P.S. Possum is not a pun. That's smushing two words together. Yeah, you laugh now. Just wait till TwitchCon when I can kick your ass. Kick it! Kick it. That's not right. I don't know if you want to issue a challenge at me. I don't think you want to do that, sonny boy. Alright, let's see. You got... Liner vest sleeve matches up with the belt buckle, kind of. This should end about there. Ish, maybe, kinda, sort of. It's definitely... Yeah, you best put that love heart in there. Ow, fuck balls. Fart nuggets. This is really hard without anything distinguishing on him to, like... to draw from. Alright, come here. Alright, man. Yeah, I realize I'm lifting the book up. It's because I can't see properly. Now I know why artists hunch over everything that they do. Because you need to get on top of it. I can't see what I'm doing unless it's like right in my face. Okay. And his arm comes out like so. His hand kind of goes here. Sort of. He's got furry elbows. Okay. So from here, like his thumb is doing some weird like turd thing here. Okay. Where does the V go? It's kind of like in line like that, I think. It's kind of what it looks like. Maybe a little bit more over. I mean, obviously there's not an actual line there. Oh, shit. It's like kind of over here. Okay. This is also sort of like that. And there's a line that comes down. And then from out of here, he's got a V-neck. This drawing is all like very long lines. Like the neck of his shirt kind of just like goes up into his little neck and his little chin. I feel like I made that way too long though. Like his neck is not that long. It's not that long. Kind of, sorta. Somebody else. I'm putting like approximately his differentiations in color in his face. It's very approximate, but I'm pretty happy with it. So I guess I'll never dance again. Guess I'll never dance again. Dance again. Shining away now. I'm trying to decide. It is very much a V, isn't it? This is just way too... No, too much. Okay. Let's try this again. No. It needs to be... like, it needs to come out fatter. I think, again, I'm having a problem with inside-outside line. My brain is trying to do both. But we can't do both. That's not how it works.
Sunlight begins to fade now, and I feel like I'm losing time, but I don't know how I'm here.
Okay.
The sunlight is turned to gray, and I feel like I'm losing love again. I don't know how I'm here.
Heartbeat. Hey Setzo, how's it going? Somewhere you can go. Heartbeat. Somewhere you can go. It's you that I wanna breathe. Yosh. I think approximately that's where that goes. Although, over further. Like maybe this comes up, down more. Up, down more. Finally moved. Where'd you move to / from? Got stuff unpacked and have access to internet. Yes! I feel like everyone's moving. Should I move too? No, I hate moving. I like being new places. I do not like packing. I hate moving because there's packing involved. More downerer. Dinner started. What are you making? Chicago to Toronto. Okay. That's a change.
And I know now we're getting older. The world we built is slipping through.
That's quite the change.
We're running out of time. But you are the one I've chosen, and I won't lay still, living left behind in prison.
This is not right. Something is bad here. Somewhere you can go. But I can't tell. I'm gonna just erase this. Let's just see here. Cheese, hash browns, waffles, and bacon. Holy shit. I want waffles. I had a waffle when I went to visit my mind twin. And... no, this was right it was right the first time. Look at where his toe is. And that's like in line with his toe. Like his shirt line should be out here, practically. Like his chest should be way... what is wrong with this? You live close by to Aura? Nope, not at all. That's why I was gone last weekend. And that's why I was traveling for 21 and a half hours last Friday. Yeah. Like, everything else looks fine. Why does this not look fine? Do I just have to move this over? Maybe I'll move it over. Fuck. Something's wrong and I don't know what it is, but I'm pretty happy with what I have down here. Well, I'm not good enough for you, Die Fear. Girl. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? Bug, please. I'm gonna erase all this. As much as I think that this little sketch that I did of his mouth, head, neck is pretty cute. I mean, because I just think he's cute. We're gonna erase it. Because I don't think it's in the right spot. Uh-oh, spontaneous guest is by. Okay. Thanks for hopping in if I don't see you. Enjoy the company. Yeah, you good, you good. I just like Aura too, you know. She's my best friend. Why would I not want her around? My head hurts. This is my life, constantly. Just trying to do a thing and then my head hurts. Okay. So we're gonna go based off of the rest of the body that I have here now. Okay. So this should like slope up like that. And then his shoulder starts about there. And then that seems to be in line with that, kind of. That feels like a very strange bump. Maybe I should unbump it. Let's unbump it. How about that? Bump it. She hasn't been streaming in a while. We were supposed to finish the silly pirate game. What silly pirate game? I think she streamed like less than 10 times total. Also, complete change of subject. Have you ever ranted on how bullshit it is to buy appliances? You don't remember the name of it. Okay. Well, I don't know no pirate game. Oh. Lines, can you please just cooperate with me? Just do the thing. That I want you to do. Okay, that looks marginally better. Still, this looks way too long. I feel like it should be connecting here. Hang on. Yeah. Okay, I'm wrong all the time. I get it. But no, I don't think you've ever ranted about appliances. Perhaps. This is way lower. It's looking way better. Okay. A little more round. Well, poop. That's a really thick line. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. There we go. That's... No. No! Almost. I just have to stick my head in the camera. Just don't worry about it. Okay.
7 in the morning, police at my door, but I spent last night on someone else's floor.
This definitely has a bit more curve.
I was still kind of buzzed with a head full of drugs. Looking at my Nixon, it's about that time to go and save the world from the daily grind. Speaking of which, I gotta hit the OC for a
Is that it?
my skate park OGs, oh please. This is still mid-city, wanna check my street cred, go ahead.
Maybe? Kind of? No. I'll get it someday. I think that's gonna have to be fine because I need to move on.
I try to stay focused on getting legal tender, gotta stay on the grind, cause if the legends get signed, gotta split back down between 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And when I'm on the mic, the women come down with A&T, Merce and you're not, and I got more rhymes in California, got cops. 9 in the morning.
Okay.
Wonder what the fuck they wanna talk to me for. She said she wanted money for some fundraising shit. I slammed the door in her face and said, fuck you, bitch. Looking at my Nixon, it's about that time for me to light another cigarette and settle my mind. Foot soldier, been waiting for the took over. Probably won't be getting naked if she looks sober. I'm
Okay.
a primate with pimp like mind state. Raising the curve to make contemporaries irate. Still obsessed with your breasts and your fishnet, beating on my thin chest, screaming out Midwest. My nature is to make you a believer on your stereo receiver or your barely legal beaver. Buzzing overhead,
I seem to become aware of it every time. You know, the lyrics that we have discussed multiple times.
it's difficult when half of them are tripping over how they missed the boat. The key is control, but your flow is contrived. Keep it in
Okay.
my soul, take it with when you ride. Plug that mic in and make heaven get live. Turn a groupie to an angel when she 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And when I'm on the mic, all your homegirls come down with A&T, Slug, and you're not. And I got more rhymes than rappers who got shot.
Okay. That looks better. Their content is pretty good. Yeah, it makes me laugh. Woo! Okay, now don't touch. It's fine. Okay, I think I should probably do this arm here before I move over, because otherwise I'll have to smush all the stuff that I have. So, let's get rid of this like weird duck bill I gave him for a hand. I realize that he has that thumb in there. I'm just going to ignore it for a second. Did I make this too long? I made it too long. It's good in theory. Okay. This looks like he looks like a mutant now. What did I do? Too much. Too much. So what I was trying to do was get the whole line of his hand and such, but it ain't happening. Okay. Hey Wormy, how's it going? Okay. There are very faint lines here to indicate his finger is curved. Okay. He's got a very, very small palm. Let's bring his middle finger down. And realize that I'm gonna think it's funky because it's inside outside again. Thick line, thin line. And I'm just gonna have to reconcile that by erasing. But he really does have these little boxy fingers. I am returned, bringer of Dota memes. Oh my goodness. How many memes were memeing? Also, welcome back. Phenomena. How awesome was it being there? I saw I was obviously watching the games. They were so great. I can't even imagine what it was like to be there with them happening in front of your eye holes. I think I need to make this way longer. 2 trucks today? That's a lot of boxes. That is a lot. It was amazing! That would be... I know. I was so shocked they went 3-0. I was so shocked. Oh my gosh, and poor Matama Man. I talked about this morning. I was like, oh. That has to be way closer, isn't it? I'm doing like supreme detail. Excuse me. But at least hopefully they'll be done. Reminds me of my old job, which I hated. Okay, that's approximately his fingers. The pinky is way too big, and the middle one's too thin, and but I think we're just gonna leave that. We were right behind the casters for all finals day. Really? You should look back at the VOD and see if you can clip you guys being there, because I was not looking at the crowd so much.
Ooh, we're gonna touch the butt.
Oops.
Ooh.
Thank you for the host. I always forget to do that. I'm just so happy that Kuro finally got his TI. I know! That's why I was rooting for them. It's like, it would have been cool to have Faith win another one. But I was like, you know what? Alright. Time for thumb weirdness. I'm just kind of winging it. Did that work? I think it works. Fuck. I think it's to be bigger. So I had the shapes right, but the size was wrong. Again, I'm having a problem with the fact that the lines are so much thicker than the lines that I'm making. Hang on. Maybe this is all wrong. Maybe it's all terrible. Oh, there's a fly that lives in there? Ignore the shirt, we're memeing. Okay. Nice. I saw the Fura Temer sign. Like, I remember all these signs, but that's awesome. Jealous. If there's a fly that lives in the break room, like, why doesn't somebody take care of it? Okay, it's like a stubby salt shaker. The lines are so thick though. There's always a fly in here. Well, put up some fly paper. Catch it, and then it won't annoy you anymore because it'll be dead. Yeah, so just keep that stupid, gross, sticky paper hanging from the ceiling. It'll catch all the flies. This is just gonna have to be a case of good enough. Because I can't keep... What happened? Why is this so difficult? Okay. That's good, I think. Okay. Alright, that's what it's gonna be. Too much. Okay. Let's try his little fur tufty again. See if the management actually does that. Take it off the shelf and just put it up in there. Okay. That's gonna be his arm now. I think that's actually not terrible. Like, once I stop looking at it for a while, I think I'll like it better. Yeah, this is pegboard nerds. They're pretty good. They have a bunch of different versions of this song. Razor Sharp. This is Razor Sharp VIP. But that's in every version I've heard. Razor Sharp. Okay. Schwam. Boop, 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 boop. Schwow now. Gotta make this work. So, goes over and down, maybe over further. Because I have to account for this line going up into some place. Like, it doesn't feel like it goes far enough. But it's gotta go in there someplace. Need to continue with drawing. Haven't done anything since the self-portrait. What does the book have you doing next? What does it tell you to do after that? Or like what kinds of things? Did you look ahead at all? Oops. Well, I said oops. I mean, I just made it a little bit thicker of a line than I intended to. It's fine. Maybe calm down over here. Not cooperating. There we go. There we go. Much better. That's too long. Okay, move this up. I thought it was looking a little long. There we go. Now connect the two. Meow 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 meow. I feel like before I continue this, I should do. Did you guys see that fruit fly? I was didn't look ahead too much, but it did suggest drawing upside down, as in the picture I'm copying from is upside down, because then my brain won't try to copy what it sees, and instead it'll be easier to just draw what's there. Yeah, somebody dropped me. Somebody suggested that when I was first starting out, and I was like, interesting. But I chose not to go that route. That's good enough. Alright. So then this'll... his arm will come down. Fuzzy business. Fuzzy... Whoa. Not out far enough, but you get the point. To the Salvation Bird. And like that. Something like that. That's a... just... I keep making that very, very lovely face. There we go. That's better. Alrighty, let's go to his head, ears, hat, face. His little nose. I feel like I was about there. We'll see what lines my hands want to do. Whoa. Oh, crumb diddlioso. Other way. No. Kind of. Almost, sort of. He's got this cute little chin, and I did not give him any chin. He has no chin. Alright, let's try this again. Frick holes. How'd you like? Remember me after beating it was the ending memorable. Yes! And yes. Oh, I liked it. Talked about it for a little bit after I was done. I don't like any of the stuff I'm doing currently. And then we started Battle Block Theater. And that was just crazy silly. I'm liking that one too, though. Maybe I'll start with the back of his head, because clearly his face is eluding me. Maybe I'll start with the fur. I mean, like demarcating where it's reddish. See, I don't think that's right. This needs to be longer. I don't freaking know. I thought that that would help me, and it didn't. I'm just going to erase some more. Combat exhausts you. This didn't feel the same as Batman. Didn't we talk about this before? You were like, oh, it looks like Batman. I'm like, yeah, it looks like it, but it doesn't feel like it. But then again, I liked the Batman games, so maybe you wouldn't have liked it anyway. This is way off. I just looked at the grid and I'm like this is whatever. I'll just finish it, but it doesn't. Here. Maybe a teensy bit longer. I think I again made it way rounder. I tend to do that with curves. I make them much rounder. Oops. Well, that's those are not any lines that I want to be a part of. Farewell, lines. Do you draw any other times besides the stream? Nope. I do not. What you see is what I do. I like that shape a lot better. Made it a little too thin right there. There we go. And then it's like curved like here. Kinda. Much flatter, much flatter. Okay. Flatter. And then curves down like that. Ouch! It didn't hurt very much, I was just startled because I stabbed myself. I stabbed it! Stop. There we go. Yay. Did it. This is a piece of his hat, which I'm making way too big. Nope. Dislike. Really hard to buckle down and spend an hour or more drawing when there's so many other things to do per day. I mean, I could probably find time, but... I don't. I also kind of wanted to keep my progress like here where you guys could see it. I don't really have a reason as to why, I just kind of chose to be that way. Okay. There we go. I just needed to see the line continuing behind his ear. That's what did it. Okay, and it starts to go. Goes up from here. Like that, kinda. Let me do the back of his hat first. Because I have a feeling that if I try to do it front first, it's not going to come out quite right. Maybe I didn't make it long enough. Maybe it goes like this. That's how you feel like doing it. That's how you feel like doing it. That's, yep. No one can convince me of anything. I'm like the epitome of stubborn. I think this is just a wee bit too fat. Let's slim this down a little, shall we? Mostly practice guitar when you have time and energy. Yeah. It's hard to have a billion hobbies. I feel like that's the same line I just drew, but it looks better. I don't know. This is gonna be very approximate because I think I screwed up the proportions somewhere and I don't know where. I think his hat feather's gonna be way larger than his ear. How did that happen? I just made his ears super big. Oh boy. But his ear is like in relation to his body where it's supposed to be. Maybe the back of the hat needs to be fatter? Maybe that fixes it? No, it looks weird. I mean, the whole thing looks weird to me. I don't know if I'm stubborn, but sometimes I keep saying I need to do X until I finally get around to doing it. No, that's procrastinating. There's a difference. Alright. I feel like I made this feather way long. But I based it off of like the rest of the body that I've already drawn. Yeah, it sounds like you procrastinate, but you're also forgetful. So like you need to keep a list somewhere of stuff that you have to do, but like keep it in your relaxing space so that you have to look at it. Okay. I'm trying to make this look feathery. It's not working. Need to go bigger, I think. Well, that's good enough. Okay. That's about as good as that's gonna get. Although I feel like it's way too fat. I feel like everything is just off and wrong and bad in this, but I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm going to let it be the way it is. And I'm just gonna try and get the rest of it down. Yes, this is just really off. Everything is off. It's so off. I can't. Okay. Take a step back. Calm down. Calm it down. Like, I know I made his ear too big. Or did I? Like, something is not right. Is the hat just too big in general? I think maybe the hat's just too big. Yeah, the hat is too long. Hat is too big, too long. It should end like here. Or, well, a little higher up, but about there. Okay. You're gonna do this! Oh, thank you. Small dry erase board. It's a good option. What Whatever works for you. Okay. Alright. I can do this eventually. See, eventually is the part that I don't like. I wish I could do it faster. Go faster. More. Alright, so based on these lines, it kind of looks like it goes here. Okay, so it's like his eye would go, based on what I've drawn, his eye is here. It's actually not terrible. And then the cap goes I don't like. You might try drawing this when you get home. Nice. What is it doing? Why can't I figure out what it's doing? I'm excited for when I'm done with this and I can have a glass of wine and watch Game of Thrones. I do like drawing. I just sometimes I hit these points where just like the lines, my brain is not like absorbing what I'm seeing. Like it happens with stuff all the time. Sometimes I'm reading and I'm just not like absorbing it, or if I'm looking at something, like I'm not, you know. I just will compare. That's how I read that. Compare. Yeah, sometimes I just hit these walls. Like I was fairly, like I redid it a lot, but I'm pretty happy with like how it, like this went pretty fast. The bottom half. The bottom half of him went decently fast. And then I just like looked at his upper parts and went, I don't know. His upper parts. Did I bring, I don't think I brought it down far enough. Yeah, there we go. Like, that's better. Maybe not quite so low, but like more. Start skimming the pages. Yeah, I don't skim. Like if I realize I'm not absorbing the information, I like stop, go back to where I was absorbing it, and I reread it. Like, and I focus really hard so that and then I, you know, get into it. So it's fine. But okay, something with let me get rid of this feather. Feathers in the, it's a beautiful feather, but it's in the wrong spot. So fuck that feather. You're too beautiful. You don't belong there. Okay, I'm getting silly. Getting shitty. Okay. Let me have some water. And if I really can't focus on what I'm reading, I stop reading. Did I make that too thick again? It's so hard to tell. What happens if I try to put in the top of the hat? Will I like what happens? We'll see. It looks better. Yeah, that looks better. Not quite there, but almost. Okay. There we go. The proportions are off. I know it's not right, but at least it looks better compared to itself, which is more important, I think. I mean, it makes me happier, I suppose. I know I just put my head in the screen. I'm sorry. Alrighty. We're gonna say that that is how that goes, and we're gonna put... I feel like it's coming out way too much, but again, it's like the thick, thin lines are really... I feel like it needs to come down here, but like... Maybe it does. Maybe it does. It does. You know what? It does. Alrighty. 10 minutes before you're back. They're not unloading yet. They're just waiting for you. Because apparently... you're the only one with any brains in that place, so... Okay, I think that's just gonna have to be how that goes. Fuck. I just don't know what the fuck to do with the rest of this shit. Ugh. Why are the lines so thick? Like, I realize that that doesn't look right, but nothing looks right. Grr! Oh, not done unloading. Okay. Something's not right here. His upper parts are gonna be the death of me. Yeah, your job gives me agita. I don't like it. Is that better? I mean, it's way pointier though. Ah! Alright, you know what? I'm gonna look at the image without the... without the grid on it. I want to see what happens if I'm looking at it like this. Okay. Did they also enlarge it? Like, that doesn't... I'm gonna do this. I don't care. This is what's happening right now. I'm going to get this to work. Yeah, isn't that always the struggle, though? Like, his hat is way thinner up top. It's way pointier. Okay. Stupid lines. Okay, hang on. There we go. Okay. I feel like this down here is bad as well. I guess it does kind of stick out a little bit. It's just like too far. Okay. Hey Arno! I know this person! How you doing? Better go and see what awaits me. Alright man, I hope the rest of your day goes well. Thank you for hanging out. I will see you later. Just staring at this hat like, make yourself known to me. I'd like to order a hype dance, please. Oh, you would you? Should be reading. Should be reading. Is this lesson 1? Nope. I will show you what to do later on. Boo boo boo. But I gotta do a dance. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So I've been doing this show since May 14th. So that's every Sunday with the exception of 2. For about 3 hours, I try to draw a thing. And it's not really a lesson. If you look, actually, if you look at the title, it says it's number 14. I forgot. Or not 14. Is it? No, 12. I don't know. Someone look at the title. I wrote it in the title. So this is the 12th time that I've done this. You can also do exclamation point title and it tells you what's happening. Working from a book? Nope, you can see exactly on the screen what I'm doing right here. It's just an image that I found. I'm trying to wean myself off of the grid, and the grid was obscuring what I was trying to look at, so in frustration I pulled up the one without the grid. I'm just trying to get this freaking hat so that I can never touch it again. Do you draw? Oh, you're watching from your phone? Yeah, you can do exclamation point title. This bot has a lot of functionality that I always forget about. So yeah, normally you would just see the one image, but I just wanted to get this hat, and first I needed to look at it. It is eluding me. It's becoming quite the bane of my existence. But once I get it, then I can move on. I'm so close. I'm so close. Okay, I can actually put this down where you guys can't see it, so I just look at it. I don't know why this hat is giving me so much grief. It like kind of galls me to know that the person who drew this probably was just like looking good. You're dying to learn and start sketching. Oh, nice. You feel you need some structure. Yeah, I decided, because I initially started trying to draw all sorts of complicated things, and I realized that there was too much for me to absorb, like texture and proportions, and yeah, it's fine, this is fine. And like it was just too much, so that's why I'm sticking to cartoons. Because, you know, the lines are a little bit simpler, so it's not as much. I'm just trying to work on learning the proportions of things. And sometimes I hit roadblocks. Like right now. This stupid fucking hat. Next time I go to watch Robin Hood, it's gonna be like... I'm just gonna be like, this fucking hat. Gonna get mad at his hat for some reason. I'm gonna be like, what's wrong with you, Lecta? It's your hat! I'm starting to not care. No. Should come down further. Yes. Alright, I've almost got it, I think. Or got it enough. It's almost what I want it to look like. I'm like wearing the paper out right there. Yeah, the grid, I'm trying to wean myself off on it. But like, here's the first one I did with the grid. I know it's hard to see because my second camera is really shitty. But the second, the grid helped me. It gave me a lot of structure, but now I'm trying to like wean myself off of it. Yeah, you see that shrimp. I'm trying to get myself to not have to rely on it. So I just put little tick marks on the edge of the page to show me like where it would have been, to give me like a starting point. Okay. Almost. Are we gonna move on? You guys are like, yes, please stop working on the fucking hat. Okay. Thank you, Arno. I need the water. Alright, we've got half hour. Do you think I can move on from the hat in a half an hour? Alright, maybe I'll just start with the rest of his head. What about his cute little rest of his face? There we go. It doesn't look right. Oh my god, this hat. Ugh. The hat. It's torture. Sometimes I just need to force myself to move on. Alright. Bum, bum, bum. It's gonna be hard though because it's kind of like all the pieces are kind of reliant on each other. So it's hard to know where to put the other lines. I don't know, man. I'm just trying. Trying to stuff. Alright, let's see. Notice I left the feather off. Fine, I'll do the stupid feather now. Because if I don't do the feather now, and I do his face, and I like his face, then I'm gonna make it all blurry when I go to do the stupid feather. Here we go. I don't like it. We're running. Oh, fuzz. Alright, come on. Get it together. Get it together, Lecter! Alright, I'm moving on. I don't care anymore. Don't care about anything attached to his head. Feather's way too long. I don't care. Just go. Just go. Go, move. Move along. It's over. It's done. Sometimes I just have to convince myself. Yes, I'm working on his fur coloring, because I feel like that'll help me. Wait, how does it go? kind of goes... I brought it up too far, I think. Don't redo the hat for fuck's sake. Just for that, I'm gonna erase the hat. No, I won't do that to myself. Why would I punish me for you torturing me? Okay, that's actually quite close to his eye. Okay. Okay. Let me erase his eye. Alright, so now I have like his coloring in there, kind of. That looks so weird. It probably is weird. Alright. Now it looks very bizarre. Will you arbitrarily erase that? Shush. Are you out to get me today? I'll arbitrarily your face. You'll arbitrarily want my face. I don't know. It's gotta be arbitrary. Okay.
I'm going to Heathrow. Flight's at 7:30. You get me there? Sure. Alright, bet. Yo, turn this up right here. Stop.
I'm glad I moved on. Okay. I might not be perfect, but I actually like it, and it's gonna be hard to erase in this vicinity. Bird food? Bird food? Alright, that's gonna have to be good enough. Alright, let's get some neck. Let's get some neck in here. Oh boy. You're unpredictable, Difira, I'll give you that.
Slash mic on, but Janet's still controlling you. I'm rarely candid, my view panoramic, my eyes wide shut. If not one, a hole in two. I'm packing double, getting up too early. I'm actually trouble, kinda acting 7:30. Attracted to the certain, maybe acting kinda worldly. Running on my word that says, Ev, I better hurry. I'd rather worry that than being pushed through the line. Still a perfect record jet, never late when I fly.
All right.
Hectic, test the patience of this time when I rhyme. Not a nod to death or dying, saying late for the sky. Late for my prime, but something that was shaped by design. I've been running while the others burn from racing the line. Making it great, coincides with making it mine. Coincides with the hate that
Maybe, almost.
let me start from the beginning, now rewinding the clock. I pitch my heart in every inning like I did with the knock. And it don't stop, the body in motion stays in motion. Coach seat between the wings of this bow.
Can you hear me breathing?
Well, I mean, it's related to what you've said previously. But I was not expecting it.
From a chicken wire frame in a house of wax to a rocket exploding into a cloud of bats. I've been at dog meat in the 76 Plymouth sitting bitch antenna divining for life.
Worst days forever. I just like buy a pug and put it up to the microphone. You'd just see my feet and be like, I gotta just precisely. I'm not happy with his face right now. Like, bro, what's wrong with your face? He's like, you're the one drawing.
Gotta collect all the skins. Gotta collect all the skins.
I'm so dumb. Sometimes I'm really dumb. How do I feel about that? Better? Maybe? No, his nose is turned up too much. That's what the problem is. Looks like something's coming off the wrong part. Free, 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 free. Where do I color it in? I'll make it better. I just have to hope that I like it, because otherwise it's really dark. That's the song that it ended on? Okay. There we go. That looks better. Is that good? Let's see. Let's see. I've erased and drawn so much in this one area. All right, let me get some more music going. Twit. And I think that's it's okay. It's not great. Something's going on. But right now, I just like can't be bothered. I just feel like if I don't move on, I will never move on. You guys are like, please just go do something else. He doesn't have enough chin. Like, right in front, right in front. I saw it. Guys, I saw it. Did that fix it? I look up, so hopefully, like, did that do it? No. More. When does his chin start slipping down? Okay. Let's try this again. Shush. Shush! You. I don't like this at all. His face looks all sorts of fucked up to me. And I feel like I didn't make him wide enough here. But am I really gonna fix it now? No, not really. This does not look right. I just totally like hit a block today and my brain's like, you're done. And I'm like, no, brain! Brain, we must finish this. And it's like, la 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 la. I'm like, brain, please. La 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 la. No. No, please, brain, please. This doesn't look right. I don't like it. But I don't... Other than the proportions being all... Okay, the proportions are just all wrong. It's never gonna look the way I want it to look. It's just not going to. Cause his neck's too short. Just like his body's not wide enough. It's just not right. But I saw it way too late. So I'm just gonna try and salvage it as much as I can. So like his neck should really be starting like there. But that's not where his shirt is starting. If you want me making jokes, you want me making facts, what should I do?
Nothing.
I think I might have to just give up on this one or come back to it another time. But I would have to like redo a lot. What if I just... Alright. It's all so wrong. Is this that one song that goes on forever? Uh-huh. What if you use your finger for guidance? Use your finger to make the bend in the elbow. Yeah, I'm not worried about the elbow. I'm trying to get his neck to be the way I want it. But it's like his chin, his neck, like everything's just bad. Everything is bad. So I'm just trying to make it look as close-ish as possible. So I'm opening up his shirt. Because I feel like that's a way that I can salvage this without it looking too shitty. I'm kind of going like freehand nonsense now. Now I'm just trying to like make it look not that bad. But I realized that I screwed up somewhere in the proportions. What is this fleck? Get out of there. And now that I'm trying to work with those. With that happening. Alright. Well, let me erase rest of this. And we're just gonna get it done, even though he doesn't look right. Changed my mind. Fuck! Everything looks so bad today. That's okay, because we will do it better next time. We'll just have to do better next time. It just sucks because he's so cute. How much longer until you erase the paper? I don't know. Not very much longer. Not very much longer. Yeah, I also don't have him leaning enough. I'm just gonna try and make it look okay. But this is one that I think overall I'm not going to be happy with. How you doing, Silva Zomb? Alright, let's get... Like, that's kind of where the back of his hand is. And his fingers will curl up. Like that. His finger comes out here. Why I've moved on to the fingers, don't ask me. It's just what my hands are doing, so I'm letting them do it. That's just where, this is just where they wanted to be right now. Okay. So now... His arm is rather skinny. Like, I don't want to make it that skinny because it looks weird. Things are okay. Life's complicated sometimes. It is true. That's gonna have to be good enough. I'm not happy with this at all. It's okay. We're just gonna move on. Because I can't really tell what's wrong with it. Okay. God, more really complicated. Not that, okay, when I say complicated lines, I mean that it's complicated enough for my brain to look at it and not process it. I don't, like, it's not actually, like, they're simple lines, but there's, like, my brain tries to, my brain just sees it all at once. But I can't draw it all at once. So then I don't know how to make the lines, like, individually happen. I think that's the disconnect that happens in my brain. If that makes any sense. This is not gonna be anywhere close to what I'm seeing, I don't think. I'm trying. I think I made this way too long. Oh, but I kinda just wanna move on. Oh, I know what I did. I started drawing the other, that's the other finger. So that's, the pinky comes in more. Okay, got it. Found the problem. See if I can find the problem and fix it. It's like magical. Okay. Close enough. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. I'm frustrated with this picture because I screwed it up, but hopefully I learned from it. We'll have to see. But my day's been pretty good. Okay, that kind of, like, doesn't connect. There's, like, a blank space there, but that's not how I drew it, so it's just gonna have to be this way. Like, my goal now is just to finish it. To just finish it. Alright. It's time to get arrowed. Oh my gosh, look, his finger's huge! Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's pretty funny. Just like... I guarantee no one will see that picture and think it's a pig eating a taco. That means it looks like it's what it's supposed to. Well, that's very kind. But if I'll show you some of my other ones when I'm finished. And you'll be like, yeah, those are way better. Or at least I will. You guys are all too nice. You're like, no, it's great. And it's not that bad. It's just not as good as I have done previously. Alright, that's good enough. I'm fed up of looking at this disaster that I've wrought upon myself. So here's what we ended up with. And I'll show it to you in the good camera. So that's what it looks like. Get your ducks in arrow. Oh. Alright, we're gonna start with just the grid ones. So like, for example, here's Prince Naveen. This is the first time that I did a grid. And that was May 28th, so that was a while ago. We have Mildor, Trogdor. Finger longer. But it's like long and fat. Would your invention have done that as well, babe? Like here's Hinata. Tommy Pickles. Yes, long and fat. His finger is both of those things. Here's Reptar. I'm pretty proud of Reptar. Or at least parts of Reptar. Yes, the Burninator. This was a sketch because I was just not having it that day. Turned out okay. And then I did Earthshaker. Zombie. Zombie. And I think there's two more. Birdman. And Kim Possible. And Zombie is a cone. Yes, he has a cone head. I like the cone head zombies. And wasn't there something else? Oh yeah, Rick and Morty. And then this is what I did today. So like you see where my disappointment came in, right? Like you get it. You get it. Birdman tweets a lot. No, that was a pun. I thought you meant someone had a Twitter account. Oh. Okay. You there. I'm gonna go have a glass of wine. It's not horrible. I can do better. I can do better. I just, this is gonna be glaring long finger to me because if I had any patience left, I would have redone it. But I'm at the point where I don't care. It's not awful. It's not great. But that's okay. I'll try to do better next time. And that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna go watch Game of Thrones. And, clean up the eraser shavings and all that sort of thing. Then get a glass of wine, watch Game of Thrones, and eventually watch Rick and Morty. That's gonna be my night. I will see you guys tomorrow morning for... Not clicking that. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for more Battle Block Theater, which was fun. And then tomorrow night... What's the night game? Forgot what we're playing. Oh yeah, Shadow Warrior. Oh, but tomorrow's Monday. Guys, tomorrow's Monday. I will see you tomorrow morning for Battle Block Theater. I love you. I'm clearly, my brain's not working. Have a fantastic night. Bye.